Announced a major breakthrough in the massive Bellevue Square looting case. They have arrested 23 suspects, including the man they described as a heavily armed ringleader. KIRO 7's Gary Horker is live near Bellevue Square Mall. And Gary, the chief told you the numbers of looters seen on video is staggering.
Yeah, thousands. That's staggering. He believes the amount of looters that crashed into Bellevue Square Mall and other stores might be 2,000, Monique. And he said some of them actually fired guns inside the mall after breaking in. But he said 10,000 video clips were shot by citizens who live around here, and that led to suspects and a lot of stolen loot.
To investigate, people thought they got away with it.
Bellevue Police Chief Steve Mallette says on May 31st, while KIRO 7 cameras were there, crowds of looters ran right past him and his officers laughing, knowing police were overwhelmed by sheer numbers, while most of his officers were busy closing streets to protect protesters.
At the height of this, we're estimating the crowd between 1,000 and 2,000 people.
Chief Mallette says looters fired bullets inside the mall to break the glass, stealing everything which could be carried. But they say 10,000 people then sent video clips to Bellevue detectives, and one of them showed a familiar tattoo of a 26-year-old suspect from Renton who police believe organized the entire crime. In that man's home, they found $19,000 worth of stolen clothes with store tags and a lot more.
An AK-47 with a silencer which was located in a baby's crib.
They also found handguns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition, cash, and drugs.
Methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine, drug scales, baggies, and paraphernalia which is consistent with the sale and distribution of narcotics.
Mallette says the alleged ringleader timed the Bellevue Square break-in to be camouflaged under the wave of protests against police for the killing of George Floyd.
And I can't emphasize enough how repulsive it is that people would take and exploit the homicide of George Floyd to further their criminal intentions. It's wrong.
And he says the threads of this incredibly destructive crimes are now unraveling connections to other cases of looting from Bellevue to Seattle and beyond.
We're convinced that the same group that did it here did it elsewhere.
He says 100 people have been identified and will be arrested soon, with even more suspects to come, and he credits citizens sending in video for helping them to do it.
We're just getting started. This is going to be a long process.
It was a long process cleaning up the mall, but now they're going to take the boards off, and within about a week they're going to reopen it, folks. And by the way, we're told all of that stolen merchandise they're still recovering will be returned to the mall and the stores that were stolen from. And we're live outside the mall in Bellevue tonight. I'm Gary Horker, KIRO 7 News.